Hey everybody, welcome. My name's Danielle and I'd like to invite you to barre class today. This class is going to be a lot of fun. Barre is a nice low impact workout set to some of the different methodologies of Pilates. We get a little bit of strength, we get a little bit of cardio, and we always work on great posture, activating the core, the glutes, the legs, all those good things. So today for our practice, you're going to need a space to practice in, maybe a yoga mat, a countertop or a chair for balance is great. And then if you have two lightweight dumbbells, that would be wonderful. Lightweight could be anywhere from 3 to 8 pounds. I'll be using some 4-pound dumbbells today. And then also if you have a mini band or loop band, sometimes these are called a circular resistance band, we'll use it at the end for a little bit of core work. So I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and roll out your mat and let's get started with a warm-up. So find your space, roll out that mat, and I just want you to stand tall and comfortably and just take a few minutes to release any tension. So maybe rolling those shoulders back. This time is for you. Just let go, relax, and enjoy. So we'll step out wide to begin. Toes facing outward, feet a little wider than hip width apart. Take your hands out to your sides, and then we're going to inhale, plie, and reach up, exhale. So we'll do this a few times, just reaching up, kind of a little bit of movement for our warm up, just starting to get things a little bit warmer. So reach up and down, big inhale, reach and down, reach up and down. Good. You can always, in barre class or in your exercise practice, modify movements as you need to. So if you have any knee, hip, ankle, any kind of joint concerns, please feel free to modify our workout today. Let's go for 4 more reaches. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's keep this wide stance. Bring your hands out to your sides. From here, we're just going to reach up and tap. So we're going to just go from side to side. Again, our purpose right now of this exercise is to lubricate the joints, get the heart rate up a little bit, so we'll be ready for our workout. So just enjoy. If you're at home and you want to put a little music in the background, that is completely fine. Music can be very motivating. So feel free to make it work for you. All right, we'll reach, 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 reach. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to reach across the body. So give this a chance. Bend the knees, straighten as you reach. Reach, reach. Good. Reach. So just a nice little twisting trunk rotation here. You can allow, as you notice, the hips to kind of come with the movement, adding a little bit of a pivot here so that we don't torque or twist the knee area. So we'll twist, 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 twist. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, bring your hands to your hips, have your feet about hip width apart, and let's just take a moment, work on your balance here. If you'd like to, if you are set up for barre, you can always use a wall or a chair here. So we're going to go ahead and get our balance on one leg, bring one foot forward, and just rotate that ankle. Good. Hands can be at the hips, on your surface, or out to the side. Bend and straighten that knee. Good. Awesome. Let's take the knee in a little circle here. So we're going forward with the knee and out to the side, again, to your comfort level. Kind of warming up that hip socket. Core is tight, abs are engaged here. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Get your balance on the other side. Go ahead and bring that foot forward and rotate the ankle. Good. If you are using equipment today, like I have my little dumbbells down there, do make sure to be mindful that you don't kick your dumbbells. Always important to practice safety. All right, let's bend and straighten that knee. So you can just lift it up and down, up and down. Good. Little kick, warming up that knee socket, maybe kick it out. And then let's go into those lovely hip rotations. Good practice of balance right off the start. Good. Abs engaged as we take the knee up and around, warming up that hip socket a bit. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, one last time. Let's step with our feet about hip width apart, toes facing forward today. Let's go ahead and take our hands out in front like we're holding a box. Send the hips back, and we're just going to pulse it down in our squat today. So there is a difference between a squat and a plie. With a squat, we send the hips back, abs are in. And in a typical squat, you want to go about 90-degree angle. We're going to keep it a little higher today as we pulse up and down, but you'll notice right away that my knees never come up straight all the way. So really working the quads. Just FYI with plie, you would keep the torso more upright, feet would turn out, and the knees would bend to the side with the hips tucking under. So keep pulsing, but we do both in bar class. This is our plie. This is our squat. And we're going to be doing plies here in a moment. So I just wanted to clarify. So let's go for 10 more squats here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and fold the body forward. You can straighten those legs to your comfort level and just bend and straighten those knees a few times. Good. Release any tension in your back. Take a big inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, slowly round through the spine, having your head be the last thing to come up. Good. All right. So we're going to continue our warm-up now, working through some exercises with weights. So if you have your 2 weights, you're going to go ahead and pick those up. We're going to be doing 10 repetitions of each exercise for 2 rounds. So our first exercise is we're going to alternate heel raises in second position in that plie I just showed you. So we're going to lift our right foot. We'll be pulsing down for 10. So down and up. And I want you to really think about really keeping this low, again, to your comfort level, so we never really come all the way up. So we'll pulse for 10, and then we'll pulse for 10 on the left side, left heel up, and then both heels up, pulse for 10, okay? And as I told you, we'll repeat all of that once we get through our other exercises. Arms are gonna be just a little lat raise here. So what we're gonna do is as we're pulsing, we'll pulse down, our arms will come up about shoulder height, and then they follow as the leg starts to straighten back down. So it looks like this, down and up, down and up, down and up, and so on. We'll do the same on this side and the same with both. Always listen to your body. If you have any feet challenges, you may keep your feet flat at any time. All right, let's go ahead, bring your weights out, maybe 45-degree angle, lift your right foot up, and let's pulse for 10. Here we go, 10, 9, abs are in, 8, 7, keep it low, 6, little pulses, 5, so notice my hands are only moving about 6 inches, 3, 2, 1, let's switch legs, 10, 9, 8, 7, controlled movement, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now let's try both heels off for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Remember that movement. We're going to come back to it for our second round. Next movement that we're going to go through, we're going to take our feet into what we call in bar froggy position or first position. So feet close together, turn the toes out into a comfortable V. And I've talked about this in other videos, but make sure when you turn out to the V, your hips can still stay tucked under, bottom is not being sent back. From here, you get to choose once more, feet flat, you can plie, knees sit down, seat tucked under, or as an added challenge, come up into releve. Different than a squat, really tuck the seat under, don't send the hips back. All right, from here, we're just gonna do little bicep curl pulses. So just like last time, we only move up and down maybe about 6 inches, really just never letting go of resistance. So we're gonna take our feet in that V, we're gonna pulse for 10. So stomach is in, shoulders are back, find your position and let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And when we do this again a second time, I'm going to encourage you to really keep it low. All right, we're going to keep this same foot position, again, feet in releve. And now we're going to take our arms temple to temple. So we're going to pulse for 2. That'll be 1 count. Switch, pulse for 2. So each time to a count of 10. Ready? We'll take right hand to temple, left hand out, and let's do it. 10 and 9, abs are in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, let's take our feet to parallel. From here, shoulders back and down, arms in a goal pose position. And then we're going to take and press the hips back, press it down, and then overhead press for 10. Okay? Here we go. We come down, we go down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Last exercise, we're going to take one hand up. Our palms are still facing down. Other hand back. We're going to keep that squat parallel position. We're going to pulse for 2. One arm back, straight, one arm forward, and then switch. Pulse for 2. All right, I'll show you from the side this whole time. Let's go for 10. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So those are all of our exercises. Let's go ahead and repeat all of those variances, all of those exercises one more time. Step wide, we're going to do our heel lift with those lat raises. 10 to the right, 10 to the left, 10 both heels lifted. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both heels up for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those feet in, roll those shoulders back and down. And let's go ahead, turn your toes out, find your froggy position. Again, modification, keep the heels down. Bicep curl pulses. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep it low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Temple to temple for 10, for 2, 9, for 2, 8, for 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, shake out your legs, feet in parallel, goal post arms overhead press for 10. So we sink it down, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna return to that pulse for 2, one arm up, one arm back. Here we go, 10 pulses. Pulse for 2, switch your arms for 2. 3 and 4. Abs in, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, awesome. Let's go ahead and set those weights off to the side. We are going to use one of the weights during our bar segment today, but just take a minute, roll those shoulders back. Here would be a great opportunity. If you want to grab some water, please do so. Good, and then we'll continue on doing a little bit of work at the bar. If you would like to, you can take a moment, take a little stretch break here. If you're using a countertop or chair today, you can step wide, stretch your back. Just taking a moment in between our sets. Stretch the body. Good, all right. And then relax those shoulders. So let's go ahead and pick up our one light dumbbell. We go over to our countertop today, and then we're gonna start and we're gonna work with that froggy or first position. So we have our feet close together, feet in the V, seat tucked under, abs engaged here. And then from here, we're just gonna start with our weight in our hands. I like to rest it on my hip, and we're just gonna lift up and down for calf raises. So really think of zipping up the pants, almost as if you've got a tight pair of pants on. Those inner thighs kind of feel rotated. Glutes are engaged, abs are engaged. This whole low body is helping support you, and you are very tall. I'll stand to the side so you can see. So we're just lifting up and down, but really engaging the backside, lifting high on those tiptoes. Good. All right, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And it's okay if your feet come out a little bit during your activity. You can just gently bring them back in. That's pretty normal. All right, from here, bend those knees, tuck the seat under, lift up on tiptoes, and let's pulse it down. Good. So again, really engaging our low abdominals, our glutes, the pelvic floor here, so that we really can tuck that seat under and keep the movement controlled. So you'll notice I'm never really coming up. I'm not sending the hips back. Really tuck it under. Here we go. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake out your legs. Good. And now let's put those feet in parallel once more. So now we're going to do a little activity with our weight here. We're going to be moving our leg to the front, to the side, and to the back using the same leg each time. And we're going to take and have our weight in front. We're going to start to the front. We're going to tap our knee and weight together. So I'm going to show you this from the side. This is a relatively simple movement. However, it can be very tempting to kind of clang that weight around, lose control. I really want you to think about having resistance as you tap. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, straighten the leg and brush that foot forward, making sure as you tap, your upper body stays still. So we're going to do 10 taps to the front, and then we'll go into the side, which I'll explain. It's slightly different, but same idea. Let's go ahead, arm out front, feet in parallel. Brush the foot farthest away from your countertop or chair to the front, and let's begin. Stop for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, go ahead and take that same leg out to the side, again, to your comfort level. I like to have it slightly forward. You don't want to torque the hips back. From here, this will be slightly different. We're going to have our palms facing inward. We're going to pull down, oblique crunch here as we bring knee and elbow together. Again, your modification here is keeping the knee bent or not using a weight. Your more advanced version, you're still going to kick. All right, 10 kicks, let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, abs are in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, last one to this side. Let's point our toe behind us. Do try to point your toe since it is bar, so we want to have good form. We're going to take our arm about chest height in front of us. We're going to kick that leg back. And as we do so, we're just going to add a little lift with the arm. So stay straight, tiny, tiny lift. Great for our shoulders. All right, and if you need to modify, just bend at the knee, little pulses up, or maybe even keep the hand to your side. All right, here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, go ahead and take a little break, maybe stretch back. We're going to do the other leg, the whole sequence again, including calf raises and the plie pulses. So just stretch your back, relax for a moment, and then you can come up. So you can turn around to face the other way. Today for our video, I'm just going to take my chair to the other direction so that we can work our other leg. So you can still hold your one weight if you're using it in your hand. Hold on to your countertop or chair. Let's find that nice zipped up first position or froggy position, hand to hip, and let's begin side 2, lifting up and down. Good. So just take a few rounds here to find your form. So glutes are tucked under, shoulders are relaxed, back and down. Lower abs are engaged, pelvic floor engaged. Really, this is all legs and contracting in those muscles. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can always test your balance. 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Keeping that froggy first position, lifting up in on the tiptoes if that is right for you. Let's pulse it down. Pulse it down. Tuck that seat under and pulse. Standing nice and tall, remembering to breathe, having that good form so that all of those muscles are active as we have these controlled movements. Good. Awesome. Really nice. Let's see if we can do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. Shake out those legs. Hopefully at home, your quads, your glutes, your legs are starting to feel this burn. All right, let's go into those taps. So now feet will be parallel, hip width apart, and we're going to take the leg we have not worked in front, 10 taps to the front, bent knee or straight. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's go right into the side. Point your toe out to the side. Arms going to come up, palm facing inward, and let's go. 10, 9. You can always use straight too. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good. All right. Point that toe to the back, hands out in front, little baby pulses here. Lean forward slightly to protect your back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and set our weight off to the side. We're going to finish this segment at the bar before we work a little bit more floor style here in a moment, with coming to face your countertop or chair, feet once more in parallel, and we're going to do kicks back or battement. So abs are in. I want you to point your right toe behind you, slightly come forward just to protect that back. And then from here, we're going to do 10 taps to the back. So just let it go. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Left foot back. We'll come forward, point that toe, and let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then here's your bonus bar segment. We're going to take that right foot back once more. Now I want you to bend the knee and then turn the knee out to the side. And I'll show you this from this side so you can see. You're here, lift the leg up, bend the knee. So this is our knee facing down to the ground. This is our knee out to the side. And we're just going to do little lifts here. Yeah, so get your right leg ready, 10 lifts to the right, 10 to the left. I'll demonstrate on this side so you can see it maybe a little more clearly. Find your position. If it's too much to open that knee out, you can keep it facing down to the floor. Here we go, 10 pulses. 10, 9, little move. 8, 7, 6, 5, abs are in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's switch sides. Knee up, out to the side, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go ahead and stretch our back. Forward. Good. Nice long stretch with the body. Send those hips back, stretching the back of the hips. Stretching those glutes. Take a big inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, you can start to roll up. You can always reach for your toes. Just give yourself a stretch. Good. And then come on up. Good job. All right, you can move your chair or countertop out of the way if you are using a chair today. Grab a drink of water again if you'd like. And let's go ahead and grab our mini band, our loop band. So we're going to do some nice things on the floor today. Should be fun. We're going to do 5 different exercises with the band. We'll do rounds of 10, and then we'll repeat it. So we'll do 2 sets, okay? So the first 3 exercises, the band is going to be on our legs, right about ankle to calf region. So let's go ahead, and we're going to be seated. So you can put your band on. Our first one, we're going to be, our first 2 exercises, we're going to work with plank, which is so good for us. You can have plank on your hands, full plank here, or you can do a forearm plank if you'd like today. Good. What we're going to be doing for our first exercise is tapping out side to side. It's not going to go very far. If you want to modify even further, be down on the knees, gently tapping. All right, let's go ahead into our 10 taps. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go right into exercise 2, which is leg lifts alternating. So same thing. We're just going to lift up. Let's do it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and relax back into child's pose just for a moment. Take a breather. We're going to come back to those. Next one, we're going to keep the band right where it is. And we're going to do crisscross. So you can watch me for a second. Basically, we're going to have our legs out in front. You can have knees bent or straight. And we're going to crisscross. Yeah, so one in front, one in the other. All right. You can play around with this as we do 10 repetitions with a level change, maybe bringing the arms a little lower. Your hands can be up high, or you can even come down to forearms. So find your position and let's give it a go. So we're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on up. If you found that one a little awkward, no problem. We're gonna try it one more time in a minute. All right, let's start to move the band up. You can always play with your positioning here at home with your band, but I'm going to suggest that we have it on our quads above the knees now. We're gonna do a movement called bridge march, and then we'll finish with clamshell and then repeat these. So bridge march, we're going to come into a yoga pose called bridge. We come onto our backs, feet are close to the hips, relax the upper body. We're gonna lift our hips up off of the mat to our comfort level, and then we're just gonna lift one leg at a time like we're marching. So let's give it a try for 10. 9, really lift those hips high. 8, 7, abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, drop those hips down. Go ahead and roll directly onto your side. Stack one knee on top of the other. Your band should be right where it needs to be, about quad height. Just relax with the upper body. You can rest down on the forearm. Imagine your feet are glued together. You're gonna open and close for clamshell for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and repeat all of these exercises. We'll do the clamshell on the other leg when we do the next time. Today, just as kind of the spirit of challenging ourselves, let's go for a round of 15 this time. So we're going to start with plank once more. Go ahead and bring your band down. It is slightly easier to have the band up higher for those exercises. So if you wish to have the band still at the quads for our plank taps and leg lifts, you may. So we're going to do 15 plank taps. Drop those hips down. Don't let the hips come up. Here we go. 15 taps. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Can we go right into those 15 leg lifts? Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come down to your knees. Take a moment in child's pose if you need. And then let's flip around for those crisscross stretches. So if you found this one challenging, again, maybe position your band a little higher. Position the upper body where it's most comfortable for you. Legs can be extended or bent. Here we go. 10 crisscrosses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on up. Nice job. Let's pull those bands up to our quads. And let's go into bridge march and clamshell. Here we go. Come on, back to the back. Hips close to, heels close to the hips, hands at your side. Lift those hips up, and let's go for 15 marches. So lift those knees. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. And then let's go ahead and roll onto our other side for clamshell on the other leg. I'm going to go this way. Stack one knee on top of the other. Make the upper body comfortable. Glue your feet together. And let's go for 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You can take your band off now. Great. And let's just go ahead and let's take a little extra time today to stretch things out. We'll do a couple kind of ballet themed stretches. We'll even work on our splits today, which is always a lot of fun. So once you get your band and your equipment out of the way, go ahead and come to a nice wide straddle position. Good. Let's go ahead and today point those toes. We're going to take one arm out and stretch over. Get this lovely stretch for the side body. Now let's go into our back. We're going to turn nose to knee, coming over, stretch that back. Big inhale, exhale. Let's come on up and go right into the other side. Arm above the head, looking forward so you get a nice stretch down the side of the body. Big inhale, exhale, reach. And bring the nose towards your knee. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Good job today. Great. Stretch it forward. And then go ahead and come up. Both hands up, and let's start to flat back forward. So start to reach, reach, reach forward. Once you find that point of resistance, you can gently drop your hands down and relax into it. Good. And just take a nice big breath here. Really good. All right, we're going to do a couple stretches to really stretch out the hip flexors, the inner thigh, our quads, and work on those splits. Oh boy. All right, I'll show you a way you can start to access that challenging movement. So we'll go ahead and start to come up, bring those legs in, and now I invite you to come onto your yoga mat or your space. Come into a tabletop position, take a big inhale, arch the back one way. Exhale, lower, just stretching that spine with lovely cat and cow pose. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale, arch. Exhale, lower. Good. And then coming to a nice neutral spine, I invite you to take your right foot, step it forward into a lunge, hands on either side of that front foot. We're going to come up, take your arms in a cactus pose. You're going to bend at the elbow, opening that chest. And depending on your flexibility, you may start to press forward, getting that stretch for the hip flexor. But if you're up here, that's okay too. Good. From here, just relax here for a minute. If you'd like an intense quadricep stretch here, you can bend that back knee. See if you can hold onto it with your, hold onto your heel with your hands. Good. This is also a great place if you want to work on this later to have a yoga strap or even a band, hooking it under that foot, you can pull. Good. All right, from here, let's go ahead, straighten the leg, head to knee, lift the toes off of the mat. Good, and you can hang out here. This is our half splits. If you ever want to make this into full splits, you can have a couple yoga blocks, something to make you more upright, or you can start to inch that foot forward, working on those splits. So feel free to give this a try at home. Good. And then to get out of this, wherever you're at today, you can gently rest over to the side and swing the arms around. So we'll try this on the other side. So you can get there however you wish. I'm going to turn around this way and now step my left foot forward. Coming into that lunge, we'll come upright and we'll do those cactus arms that back bend one more time. Take a couple nice deep breaths, open that chest. And then let's go into our half split. So bring the arms down, straighten the leg, Shift the hips back. It's completely normal for one side to be a little tighter than the other. And now you can just hang out here. For a lot of people, this is a really intense stretch. Or if you'd like, start to find your splits on the other side. Always be encouraging to yourself. Remember that each time you try this stretch, it'll get a little easier, and over time, you'll be able to go a little bit lower. Good. One last breath in, your stretch of choice. And then when you're ready to come out, you can gently roll over to one side, bring that leg around. Good. And then just start to make your way to center. Soles of the feet together for our bound angle. Good. And fold forward. Reach those fingertips forward. Big inhale and exhale. Slowly come up, and whenever you're ready, just come to a comfortable seated position, maybe cross-legged. Let's take a big inhale, arms up. We're gonna do gentle spinal twists. Exhale, open to one side, and twist. Blend those out. Big inhale, exhale, twist again. Last time, big inhale, palms together at the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. I hope you had a great barre class. I had a lot of fun exercising with you today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Good job, keep at it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.